So, you may be asking yourself, where the heck are we? And who the hell is that laying in that dingy old bed? Well, my name is Joseph, and this is going to be a long journey of the story of my life and how the heck it got so crazy. As with any good story, ours starts a few years ago. Me living the life of a normal teenager. Mom and dad at home, learning how to cook. Am I the only one that has a problem cooking eggs? I don't think so. But I digress. We get through it. Sure, I may have dropped the salts and pepper, but that's normal. Of course, the daily life of all of us. Social media. And that may say George, but it's wrong. My name is definitely Joseph. I promise you that. And so, like most of us back in my teenage days, lounging around the house, very few worries. Not even worried about that stinky mac and cheese behind me, causing the whole kitchen to stink. No, no, no. My worry is just living life. And there's my dad, Dan. As you can tell, me and Dad kinda are the same. Don't really care about wearing clothes and definitely love watching some TV. And there's the schedule, as you can see. Checking to see what my classes look like. And it's class all week with some football and some cheerleading days and then a prom on Saturday. Very exciting. Also, very nervous to have like a dance the first week of school. Not expected at all. But we will get through it. And with that, it's on the bus to school. And our first stop is the principal's office to get to know the principal. Not really. It's just to learn about the school. The principal's the principal. But I need to know as much as I can about Copperdale High. And as I walk to the principal's office, I see this kid in the corner doing the T-pose challenge. What the heck is that? Do kids actually do that nowadays? But I got to learn about my classes and what my schedule was for real. And yeah, I was a little bored, so I pulled out my phone. The principal did not like that at all. My gosh, she was not happy. And with that, I was out of her office and off to claim my locker for this semester. It looks a little plain, so I decided, let's decorate this thing. There we go. Much better. Took a quick look at my surroundings. T-Pose Challenge guy was still there. Decided it would be a good time to say hello. And that was how we met Noah. Now, you may say, of course you're going to meet friends during the year. And yeah, that is going to happen. But Noah was the first kid that I met at a new school, and as we all know, that first time of meeting a new person, it just is different. And then it was time for class. As the bell rang, I made my way to class. And the first class of the year, math class. Man, of course, it would be math class. Because, the one thing I really want to learn about is fractions. But the teacher didn't yell at me about having my phone out, and so I started to learn and do what I was supposed to do today, which was get acquainted with my new school and try to talk to the teacher, get to know the teacher. Of course, she rambled on for the full class, the full hour. And that was annoying. And all I could think about during that class was, man, why am I not playing The Sims on the computer? Why am I sitting here in class learning about fractions and multiplication? Which, yeah, we do need multiplication in our everyday life in some form. But really, fractions, come on, we could do better. And then, just as quickly as class started, it was almost over. And I was glad because I really wanted to get out of there. Like, my God. And then I got a phone call just as class ended from Ash, who I'm really trying to get to know, and I think she's going to be somebody that is really helpful in adjusting to life here in Copperdale. Coming from a rural area of New York, Copperdale is about the same. There's a lot of cute little places in town that we're gonna get to explore, and I'm really excited that I live here, but it is still scary because I'm starting over. No friends. And that's always scary. But then it was time for lunch, and I decided to grab some. And so for lunch, I went with some fried chicken sliders, because who doesn't love a nice fried chicken sandwich? And if you don't, why are you even watching this? Insane. And so there, you can see Ash and I got a little flirty in class. I'm pretty sure it made our teacher leave the room, which I don't blame her. That would definitely be a little weird as the third wheel. So good on her for leaving. But with my order of fried chicken sliders in hand, I made my way over to the table that Ash was sitting at and continued our conversation from before. And we seem to really hit it off. I think Ash is going to be one of our better friends here in Copperdale. And hopefully she feels the same way. But with lunch almost at an end, I decided to do a little bit of studying for exams, later this week because being prepared is important. And then I was home after a long day, two classes, some studying, and just some other in between shenanigans. It was time to hit the social medias. There was a fight at school today, and I felt everybody should know. So, I posted that on Social Bunny. Definitely an exciting thing to happen on your first day of school. Also, a little scary. Like, is this a dangerous school? Was my thought. Is this something I'm going to have to worry about all year? Am I going to get beat up at school? I hope not. But mom said she was going to cook dinner, and then she didn't. So, I just decided to pick up last night's mac and cheese. Well, at least I think it was still last night's. It was green. And then I put it over here on the wall. Why? I don't know. Dad was talking to me, and it just threw me off for a second. So I picked up the dishes and threw away the mac and cheese and put everything in the dishwasher. Because everyone loves having a dishwasher, right? Checked on the socials just to see if anybody had commented on my post about the fight at school. Nobody did. Then I added Ash and Noah to the contact list. And I had a new message from Eric, who I randomly met when we moved in. He was standing outside the house. It was a little creepy, to be honest. And by a little creepy, I mean a lot of creepy. Then mom, dad, and I talked about our day. And I was hungry, so I grabbed a ham and cheese sandwich. And then I had to do homework, so mom and I talked while I ate my sandwich. Dad got a little annoyed by mom. And by a little, I mean a lot. So he mocked her and decided to leave. But mom and I talked about my day and how exciting it was on the first day of school. And honestly, I'm just really close with my mom. She's amazing and does so much for us every day. And I just think that she's amazing. But I digress. After a full day of school and a fight and social media, I can say it was a busy first day at Copperdale High. And a first day getting to know this area, and I'm excited for what the future holds for sure. Hopefully, many great things will be coming my way in the future. And I think we're on a good path.
Nushwadaba, Quema Babana, huh? Melba Tegabo.
Dad decided to make himself a salad instead of just having a sandwich. Always gotta be fancy, Dad. But with that, it was time for bed. And so, as I rest my head for the night, I hope you all have an amazing day. And we will see you. But wait. Isn't it funny how a chance encounter could change everything in the blink of an eye?